We've been treated to 2 evenings of first-class FA Cup entertainment. Some of the nation's big names were pushed hard, but booked their spots in the last 8. But the big story, Middlesbrough's progress. Manchester United in round 4, and they followed that up by beating Tottenham at a raucous Riverside. What fate awaits them and the rest? Time for the quarter-final draw.
Hello, good evening and a very warm welcome to Wembley Stadium for the Emirates FA Cup quarter-finals draw. And I'm delighted to say that we have England manager Gareth Southgate here at Wembley with me to make the draw. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for joining me. Look, before we get to the football, we cannot ignore the current situation in Ukraine. What has been really important and very positive to see is how the world of football and sport has come together to show support and solidarity.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I was at Goodison Park on Saturday, and it was incredibly emotional to see the 2 Ukrainian players and to see the support they felt. So I think this situation has united everybody, not only in the feeling of how unacceptable it is, but also the fact that our support and our love and prayers are with the people of Ukraine. Absolutely.
Your sentiment, I'm sure, is shared by everybody watching, and it's just really good that the world of football is showing its support and solidarity. OK, let's talk about the football now. The World Cup is upon us in, 8 months' time? How are the preparations going?
Yeah, well, we've had a quieter period, although lots of preparation for Qatar going on in the background. And we're looking forward to our 2 games here in March. We've only got 8 matches now with the team before we have to name a squad for those finals. So that's going to come around very quickly for us.
Busy times ahead for you. Let's talk about the FA Cup, though. What are your fondest memories?
Well, some as a fan. Some amazing games and goals when I was watching as a youngster. I'm thinking about Ricky Villa's goal for Tottenham and some of the great finals, Manchester United, Arsenal in 1979, so I'm showing my age a bit with that. And then I played in 5 semi-finals as a player, only 1 final here, unfortunately. But some amazing memories of great cup runs, and to know what it means to the supporters, because the cup's such a fabulous experience.
And speaking of great cup runs, what about Middlesbrough? Have you been enjoying watching your former club?
Well, fantastic. I mean, the brilliant result at Old Trafford, firstly, and then the game the other night against Tottenham, where they really deserved to win. And this story with young Coburn scoring the winning goal is exactly what the cup's all about. A local boy that most of the country had never heard of, and there he is live on television scoring a very memorable goal. Incredible.
Well, it is time, on that note, for the Emirates FA Cup quarter-finals draw. Are you ready, Gareth?
I think so.
Let's go. Now, you have 2 teams in this, 2 former clubs of yours, Crystal Palace and Borough. So no pressure there, right?
No. Certainly the chairman will be watching closely to see what happens.
Right, whenever you're ready, go for it.
Number 2.
Number 2, that is Crystal Palace. Of course, Patrick Vieira knows a thing or two about this competition. Who are your former club hosting?
Number 8.
Number 8. OK, that will be the winner of Everton and Boreham Wood. They will play each other this evening, so they will find out their fate in a few hours.
Number 7.
Number 7. Number 7 is Nottingham Forest or Huddersfield Town, 2 teams that play each other on Monday night, both having a really, really good campaign in the Championship.
Number 4.
And one of those teams will be hosting number 4, which is Liverpool. Wow.
Oof. Steve Cofer won't thank me for that if they get through.
I don't think he will either.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Middlesbrough. So again, Gareth, no pressure here.
Well, I've done my bit. I've got them both at home, sure.
Don't forget, they beat Man United and Tottenham in the last 2 rounds. It's been incredible.
Number 1.
And they will play Chelsea. Wow, so Chelsea fans, you're off to Middlesbrough. That's going to be an occasion, isn't it, for the Borough fans as well?
That's a cup final of the past, that one. Number 5.
Number 5 is Southampton. They've won 5 of their last 6 in all competitions. They're having a really good campaign.
And number 3.
And they will play number 3, Manchester City. What a tie that will be. And that's it. That concludes the Emirates FA Cup quarter-final draw. Thank you very much. Did you enjoy that, Gareth?
I did, yeah. I hope I've not upset too many people.
I don't think you have. I don't think you ever could. Thank you. And that's it. Here.
So let's remind you of those ties and some mouth-watering games as well. Crystal Palace, of course, now managed by Patrick Vieira, a 5-time winner of the FA Cup, incidentally. Well, his side will be at home to either Everton or Boreham Wood. Of course, Everton and Boreham Wood do battle a little bit later on. Boreham Wood, of course, through to the 5th round for the first time in their history. Everton, incidentally, no side has been beyond the 5th round more than the Merseysiders. Can they get through to play Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park? They are favourites to do so, of course. Nottingham Forest and Huddersfield, well, they will play on Monday, incidentally, their 5th round tie. Both have struggled to get beyond the 5th round in recent years. It's 50 years since Huddersfield have made it through to the quarterfinals, 26 since Forest have made it through to the last 8. And the reward, well, what a reward it is. Liverpool, 7-time winners. But lastly, back in 2006, Jurgen Klopp's side, though, are going very good in domestic competition, as we know. And then a tie between Middlesbrough and Chelsea. What a story it's been for Middlesbrough, of course, so far this season. And this, of course, a repeat of the 1997 final. Roberto Di Matteo scoring after 42 seconds. Then it was the fastest goal in an FA Cup final. Not anymore, of course, because Luis Saha scored after just 25 seconds a few years later. But that will be a game certainly to watch. And Southampton against Manchester City. Well, City, of course, the league leaders, they will be favourites to go to the St Mary's Stadium and win. But Southampton are playing oh so well, and of course recently they played out a draw in the Premier League. That will be tough for Pep Guardiola's side, there is no doubt about that. 4 terrific ties in prospect, all to be played over the weekend of the 19th and 20th of March. We will see you then.